I have always believed in stories, and little did I know that the story I would be telling today would be my own, a story of transformation, struggle, and growth. If you're new here, my name is Lauretta B. Cisse. I am a Liberian, a travel content creator, and this is my story. In 2021, I realized that my country was not being portrayed in a right way online. There were so many negative stories talking about the daily civil war that we went through, which happened for 14 years and ended in 2003. There are so many videos, so many posts, articles, and I would see content creators like Maya, Miss Trudy. They're all talking about their countries, and I wanted to visit Kenya because of Miss Trudy. I wanted to visit Nigeria because of Tayo Aina. I still want to, right? I wanted to visit Ghana because of Maya and visit other countries that he has shown online. And I just realized that as a Liberian who has lived in Liberia for my whole life, basically, I could offer a broader perspective. I could tell our story in a more positive and balanced way. 3 or 4 years later, I am here with 400 plus videos on YouTube, 100,000 plus followers across social media, in a community that I never would have dreamed of building in my wildest imagination. But I'm here, and we've done it. We're going to keep doing it. I am back. On YouTube, I have connected with people in so many different ways. People have been helpful. People have also criticized what I do. People have been mean. But through it all, I am grateful to be here, to have built this community, to share this space with you. And I know you were worried when I got absent for a while, but I had to deal with some stuff. I am back. I am in a state where I can create as much as I want to create, and I can share different aspects of my life with you, with this community that we've built, this community that is kind, this community that is patient. And yeah, how are you doing? How are we doing? Even if you're new here, how are you doing? I hope you're fine, and I hope 2025 is being good to you. Now, just when I thought that I had reached a point where I was already doing an amazing job. I was doing donations with your help, of course, with the help of my followers. I was doing donations. I was moving from one country to another, and I had this whole plan to move from one country to another, which is still a plan, but then financially that was not possible, which is one of the reasons I stopped creating content for a while. And someone reached out to me online, someone I had never spoken to before, a literal stranger, and he was like, hello, my name is, I I have followed you, and I believe you are a good fit for the Mandela Rhodes Scholarship. I am hosting an info session at so and so, and I would like you to attend. I'm going to put the message on the screen. I don't know if I'm reading it as exactly as it was sent, but this is just a summary. And then I was skeptical. In Liberia, we often see leaders as people who are protesting, people who are in government, and I didn't think I was a leader because of that. I had that mindset already before attending the info session. So when I got there, there were a lot of young people, very brilliant, awesome, and they started introducing themselves. Someone came from the speaker office, someone came from this other minister office, and I was like, I'm done. This is not for me. I do not know anybody. All I know is I have a camera, I create content, I go around, and that's it. But wow, after so many months of putting in hard work, working on my application, submitting, passing 3 application stages, and then being invited to Cape Town for the interview. Through it all, I was still skeptical. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to get a taste of how everything is supposed to be like. What happens if I fail? But then there was also a part of me like, what happens if you pass? You know, why don't you think about the positives, you know? So that's what I did. I came here, I was authentically myself. I was able to do some short reels, you know. Wherever I go, the content must flow, and that's on period. No matter what, the content must content. Oh my god, that was funny. I am such a funny girl. What was I saying? Right? I tried my best. I did as many content as I could. I visited Boca, the colorful houses. I found out that they were actually all white before, but then when people gained their freedom, the people of Boca, they painted the houses in with vibrant colors to show their ownership, which is really powerful, by the way. And then I left. I went back Liberia. A week later, I got a call. I saw South Africa. It was calling. I was getting a call from South Africa. Funny thing, I was at a funeral. A client of mine does event planning, so she decorated an event for a funeral. I was there to create content for her, so I got the call. Now, I'm looking at this call coming in, I'm like, if I get it, I will cry. If I don't get it, I'll cry. And people won't think something is happening to me because I'm at a funeral. You're supposed to cry, right? So I got the call. The person on the other end was like, hi, I'm from the Mandela Rhodes Foundation. My heart left my chest. I was like, oh my god. I can still remember how I felt. And then I listened. The person was like, I'm blah blah blah. Are you Lauretta? I was like, you know I am Lauretta. Just lay it on me. You know that librarian way of saying lay it on me. And the person laughed. And I was like, I'm excited to tell you that you have been awarded the Mandela Rhodes Foundation Scholarship. Sorry. It's my first time saying it, you know, like back again. I didn't know I was going to cry. I didn't know it was going to make me emotional or something. And yes, I shouted, I cried on the spot. And then I called my family, I thanked God, and whew. I just want to say, when I started YouTube a few years ago, I had no idea that just trying to showcase my country positively, to explore new cultures, to enjoy our food, show our sights, I had no idea it was going to land me here. And I'm super grateful to God, first of all, to my family, to my mom. Like, I wouldn't be here without you, obviously. So thank you so much. And to Isaac Muapoh, you did a big one. I'll always be here rooting for you, for just looking at me and believing that I could be here even before I knew that I was fit to be here. Thank you. And just Isaac runs an organization called Educate the Next Generation, and this is not just about the Mandela Rhodes Foundation, but they're going to be hosting info sessions to help connect young Liberians to other scholarship programs that can help equip us with the knowledge necessary to build our country, to impact ourselves and our communities. So a link to that organization will be in the description box, and yeah, feel free to reach out and support in any way that you can, and also reach out to be a part of this amazing community that Isaac is building, that I am already a part of. So to my friends, oh my God, you have been my rock. Like, God, my friends believe in me so bad. Like, I had a friend looked at me and she said, Lauretta, based on the work that you do, I don't think there's anything that you can apply for now that you're not going to get. And I don't think she understands how that meant to me, how much that meant to me, but it really did a number on me. So thank you, ancestor. You did a big one. I'm in Pretoria now, and I'm uncertain. The education system here in South Africa is completely different from the one in Liberia. I'm nervous, but one thing is sure, I am here, I am ready, I am worthy, and yeah, it's my time to grow. And I'm ready to embrace everything, to understand who is Lauretta in all her complexities. Who am I in everything I embody. I am ready to explore South Africa and myself. Like, yes. I've already been to like Peb, is a store chain in South Africa. I have a mall next to where I live. I am trying to settle in. I have been getting lost. I'm going to school. I've been turning the blog, and I'm like, Jesus, whew, help me, help me, help me. But yeah, I've gotten pots. I have a blender. I'm starting the gym. I want to be fit. You know, you cannot be a good leader who helps others if you're not helping yourself first. So that's what I'm trying to do. And yeah, my time in Pretoria is not just going to be about exploring, it's also about learning, understanding things, learning about tourism, which is what I'm studying, by the way. I feel like I didn't mention it throughout this video, which is crazy. But yes, I want to create the travel content, but I also want to work in sustainable tourism and understand ways that Africans can be part of decision making when it comes to their communities and the things that are put in their communities, and how they can not just be waiters or waitresses, but also be in managerial positions that allows them to actually be a part of the decision making. That's what I want to focus on. Yes, and I'm super excited that I'm learning tourism management right now at the University of Pretoria. and yes, I'm about to do a big one. But yeah, so far so good. This journey has been fun. It is fun and overwhelming at the same time, but I can do this. I am a Liberian. If I can survive in Liberia, I can survive anywhere, and that's on period. Thank you. I knew I couldn't just start posting content without sharing this story, without telling you how YouTube changed my life, how I left from making 50 USD in 3 months as a journalist to not making any money as a YouTuber, but learning new things, learning skills that helped me to become a social media manager, which is helping me to earn, which is helping to support the work that I do. And I'm super grateful for YouTube. That one day holding my camera and using my friend's phone actually to record a video saying, welcome back, welcome to my channel, my name is Lauretta. That one moment has really changed the trajectory of my life, and I am super excited to be here. And if you're watching this video, start. Do not start creating content because you want to get a scholarship. Do not start creating content. Create content because you're passionate. Whatever you do, do it because you're passionate about it, and you want to change yourself, and you want whatever work you're doing to impact others, to help the community that you're a part of, and yes, and have fun while you're doing it. Once again, my name is Lauretta B. Cisse. I am a travel content creator from Liberia, West Africa, and I am here.